Hey, how you doing guys? It's Bell here. I do coding stuff on YouTube, chat description for all my information. I do all LeetCode problems. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a big thumbs up to support it, and this is called largest number at least twice of others. In a given integer array nums, there is always exactly one largest element. Find whether the largest element in the array is at least twice as much as every other number in the array. If it is, return the index of the largest element, otherwise return -1. For example, we got nums 3, 6, 1 and 0 and we return 1. 6 is the largest integer, and for every other number in the array x, 6 is more than twice as big as x. The index of value 6 is 1, so we return 1. Right here we got nums 1, 2, 3 and 4, we return -1. 4 is not at least as big as twice the value of 3, so we return -1. Nums will have a length in the range 1 and 50. Every nums at the position of I will be an integer, and the range 0 and 99. Okay, we can solve this problem and I'll show you how to do that. Go for it. First, we create a variable which is the maximum. Is -1 initially, and we need the second maximum, which is the value, the maximum value right before the third maximum. For example, if we had the first maximum 5, then the second maximum would be, for example, 4, or just, or 3, the maximum value. Like, 1, 2, then 3. The maximum, the first maximum is 3, right? So the second maximum is 2. And the position of the value, which is the index, is set up to -1 initially. We are iterating through nums, and we start at the position of 0, I is less than nums dot length and I plus plus. We got two cases right there. The first one, in the case when the value at the position of I in nums is greater than the maximum, we update the second maximum to the first maximum, then update the maximum to the value at the position of I in nums, and update an index, the current position. Otherwise, in the case when the value at the position of I is greater than the second maximum, we update the second. We say nums at the position of I. And in the case when 2 multiplied by the second is less than or equal to the first maximum, we return the index. Otherwise, return -1. Because right here, 2 multiplied by second is less than or equal to the maximum means that we check whether the maximum, the first maximum, is at least as big as twice the value of the second maximum. If it's so, as I said before, we return the index. Otherwise, we return -1. Let's run this code. Accepted. Good. Let's submit. Good. Success. Let's look at this example real quick. We got nums. Yeah. You know, that's 0 based in Java: 0, 1, 10, 2, and 3 indices. The maximum -1, second -1, and index -1. So we start looping through nums, and we are at the position of 0. 3 is greater than the maximum, so we update the second. Second is equal to the maximum -1. Then you know, the maximum is equal to 3, and index is equal to 0. We increment I by 1. We don't enter this condition because we need to choose the first one or the second one. The first one is true, so we go here and skip this condition. We increment I by 1. We are at the position of 1 right there, and the value at the position of I, which is 6, is greater than 3, so we update second. We say 3, then maximum is equal to 6, right? Is equal to 6, and index is equal to 1. And again, we increment I by 1. We are at the position of 2. Nums at 2, which is 1, is not less than maximum. We skip this condition. We go here. Nums at the position of I, which is 1, is not greater than the second. 1 is not greater than 3. We skip that condition. We increment I by 1. We are at the position of 3, and you know, here 0 is not greater than maximum. We skip that condition. We go here. 0 is not greater than second, which is 3. We skip this condition, and finally we check, as I said before, whether the maximum, which is 6, is at least as big as twice the value of 3, the second maximum. If it's so, then we return the index, which is 1, which is 6. Okay, right here. The value at the position of 1 is 6. We return the index, and that's the whole problem. For example, if we had 4 right here, okay, so we would update the second to, you know, we would check nums at the position of I, which is you know, which is for example, right here, for example, like, you know, 1. Okay, for example, we are at the position of 2, right? 0, 1, 2. Okay, so we would have 4 right there, right? So we would check whether 4 is greater than 3. If it's so, then we would update the second to 4, and then at the end we would check whether the maximum, which is 6, is at least as big as twice at the value of 4. So we would return -1 right there. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments below. I want to know what you think. The time complexity for this problem is, we use the loop, the for loop, so we are iterating through nums, means the linear time, and the space, we got only 3 variables, constant space. Yeah, that's it. The linear time and constant space. Leave your comments below, and I wish you all the best. I'll see you next time. Bye.